In our first week of class in our media law course, we've been discussing the First Amendment, which protects your right of speech, press, religion, redress, and assembly. Now, something I didn't know is that you have certain limitations to your First Amendment. The first limitation is the clear and present danger. For example, you can't go into a crowded theater and shout fire because that's putting someone else at risk. And the case that is linked to that outcome is Scansey versus the U.S. Another limitation that I've recently discovered within your right to speak and do whatever you, or speak and feel and express that and however you feel, is U.S. versus Eichmann. In 1990, there was a protest which resulted in the U.S. flag being destroyed. The protest main goal was to speak against the U.S. foreign policy at that time. Now, the question was, is there a right to burn the flag protected by the First Amendment or not? And the result ended up being that was a symbolic speech. That was an example of symbolic speech, and it was protected by the First Amendment. Now, something that another result of that case was the government's attempt to limit your free speech in a way. So, the Flag Protection Act of 1989, it actually states that there would be consequences, fines, and sentences for those who desecrate the U.S. flag because it's considered unpatriotic. So to sum up, my first week of class, I've learned that we do have certain rights in the First Amendment, but they have limitations. Limitations in the sense of when you start to be unpatriotic or affect the safety of the person next to you, then that's when you have certain limitations.